Peace. This is Wise for Wise Words Media, back at y'all for another round. And I'm going to say it, man. I'm going to say it because a lot of these biased YouTube channels that they claim that they're the unbiased source for boxing and that they are only giving you boxing knowledge with no biased perspective. These guys have been mighty silent about the elephant in the room, and that is, you gotta give Teofimo Lopez his credit. Time to give Teofimo Lopez his credit, give him his flowers, give him his respect. Why? Because Teofimo Lopez made easy work out of Vasily Lomachenko. No controversy. None whatsoever. Vasily Lomachenko was completely dominated by Teofimo Lopez because Teofimo Lopez boxed a smart fight. He fought an intelligent fight. Why? Because when nature is on your side in a fight, and you're gonna hear me say this a lot on my page, fight your height. Do not, I repeat, do not, especially for a fighter like Lomachenko that's very good on the inside, you do not give him the inside. It's almost like if there's somebody that's armed and wants to get inside your house to cause harm, that's like you opening up the front door, letting them come in, armed and all, to attack you. You don't fight inside when you have the height. When you have that barrier, you have that door, you keep the armed man outside. And that's what Teofimo Lopez did. He boxed brilliantly. He used his jab all night. Jabs and 1-2s. Jab 1-2, mix it up with a hook. But mainly it was jabs to keep that distance. How many times did you see Lomachenko frustrated that night, where he just decided, hey man, I gotta press this action, I gotta do something. So now Lomachenko will start to like lunge in, and Teofimo quickly will hit him with the boop boop, hold that. Then all of a sudden, Lomachenko has to regather, regroup, and re-strategize. Go back to feinting, trying to get back in, because Teo wasn't letting it happen. Then when Lomachenko was trying to do what he does so masterfully, using his angles, Teofimo Lopez, every time that Lomachenko tried to do that swerving pivot, Teofimo would pivot right there with him. Lomachenko would try to use that angle, swerve pivot, Teo pivot right there with him. Teo would turn every time he turned. Teo boxed masterfully. Devin Haney, on the other hand, made this fight harder than it should have been. This fight should have not been this hard for Devin Haney. Devin Haney, what he was doing, and again, like I said in my previous video, he took the Orlando Salido route, where he tried to attack the body a lot. He tried to go to the body. And what happens when a taller fighter gives up his height to go to the body? You bend down, you bring your head much closer to the opponent's gloves. And he was making Haney pay for that. By Haney going to the hook, to the body, it takes time for Haney to bring his hand back up, and that's when Loma was coming with the boop boop, or with the straight left, like, or with a jab. Like, Loma was making Haney pay all night for that. So Devin Haney wins this match, but it's marred in controversy. Meanwhile, Teofimo Lopez wins that fight, and there was no controversy about that. Nobody had Lomachenko winning that fight. But meanwhile, these biased pages that are all based on race relations, they won't give Teofimo Lopez his credit. They're not even talking about Teofimo Lopez or comparing the fights and the performances. They're not doing that. But you see, race has no place in sports. Leave that race talk for Fox News. Leave it for the ignorant in the world. Because we all one human family. And yes, we got a lot of work to still do. But we all one human family. One human family. Black, brown, yellow, white, mixed, red. We all one human family. So what happens when you take your biased opinions and you start to mix and dilute and tamper with your boxing expertise, what happens is you give us bias. That's the recipe for bias. Taking your opinions and not being professional, mixing that up with what you present as boxing analysis, when it's nothing more than your version of Fox News, your version of race relations in the world. There's enough of that, man. This is supposed to be an escape. Sports, boxing is supposed to be an escape. This is the place where you can find black, white, brown, all sorts of people together for one common cause. You know, these race-bait channels are funny, man, because these are the same guys that leading up to the third fight between Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder kept talking about how Fury cheated, how, watch this time, Wilder's going to knock him out. He's going to vindicate himself. Wilder's going to win. Now that Fury can't cheat. And then the moment that Wilder loses, these spin doctors, what they go and do and say, oh, well, Deontay Wilder had no skill anyway. He was never a good boxer. Deontay Wilder was never that good. What? Yo, you just praised this man for years, months, and days. The moment he loses, all of a sudden he was never that good. He didn't have a skill. Well, you know what? He did have a skill. He can knock you out. That's a skill. That's a skill. That bomb squad, that's why I'm bomb squad till he retires and beyond that. I love Deontay. Win, lose, or draw, I'm always going to be here defending Deontay or repping Deontay. Not like some of y'all that ran on him, because that's when race relations go wrong. You're not supposed to mix it. So some of y'all went running away from Deontay Wilder. And then, yo, what I found even more funny was, then some of y'all, this one really killed me. Some of y'all was talking about, oh, Team USA versus Team UK. That's what this was. You know, Team UK won this fight. Team UK, Team USA, ain't none of y'all leading up to the fight was talking about some Team USA versus Team UK. Man, get the fuck out of here. With y'all, man, these bias pages, man, they so full of it. So full of it. So yeah, man, I'm gonna conclude with that. Give Teofimo Lopez his credit. Give him his flowers. Go ahead. All right, I started it. I started the trend. I gave Teofimo his flowers first. Go ahead. Give it to him because he's still one of the kings of the sport. Whether you like it or not. He just got to understand he is one of the kings. He's doubting himself. But dude, many great fighters have lost, come back to save their careers and have an even better second half than when they were undefeated. So Teo, believe in yourself, come back, show and prove to these dudes out here that are full of bias, but meanwhile, they want to act like they're an unbiased channel. Go ahead, I'm gonna wait for y'all. I'll wait. I want to see y'all go on y'all page and give Teofimo credit for beating Lomachenko cleanly without any controversy. Bet y'all won't do that one. I'm Waz for Waz Words Media. Peace.